Dr. Reena Jamnadas and I work as a psychologist. Now, you might be wondering what kind of a doctor I actually am. Well, I'm not the sort of doctor that looks after the body, but I do study the way that people think, feel, and behave. And that's what we mean by a psychologist. And in a moment, I'm very proud and really excited to introduce our super strong squad, who are our very special guests today and will help us explore the world of strengths. Now, I haven't always wanted to be a psychologist. When I was growing up, I really wanted to be an astronaut. I remember as a child opening up the windows and the curtains at night and looking out into the stars and being fascinated by what was beyond our planet. I really wanted to learn about space. And once we went on a school trip to the London Planetarium, and there was this most incredible auditorium, which was like a ceiling full of stars, the most beautiful stars you can ever imagine. And that was the first time that I saw real life videos of the planets, the galaxies, and all of the stars. And I just wanted to learn everything about them. I really did believe that literally being an astronaut would be out of this world. But then as I grew older, I became fascinated by learning about people, because every single person is unique, and it's almost like everyone has a galaxy of stars within them. And I wanted a career where I could help people discover what made them unique, to discover the stars within them and really help them to shine and be at their best. And that's why I worked really hard to be a psychologist. Now, I would love to hear from some of our wonderful Super Strong squad about what they love to do. So Nina, hi, tell us about what you love doing.
I love to walk dogs and I love to visit my grandparents.
That's fantastic, Nina. What a really caring thing to do. Thank you. Kiara, how about you?
I like to dance, sing, and have fun.
Well, that does sound like fun. I love dancing too, so we'll have to do one together. Thank you. Ada, tell us what you love doing.
I love making things and I love playing with my dogs.
Well, that sounds very creative. Thank you. And Nina, what do you love doing?
I love doing creating stuff, and also I also love making.
Well, it sounds really creative. I'd love to see the things that you make. Thank you, Nina. Evelyn, what do you love doing?
I like to experiment with computers and play hockey.
That's brilliant. And computers are a whole new world, aren't they? Very exciting. Saren, hello. Tell us what you love doing.
I love to cook and dance.
That sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of us enjoy dancing here and cooking. Wow, that sounds very creative. Thank you. Isla, hello. Tell us what you love doing.
I love to read and have adventures.
That's brilliant. I can definitely get lost in a book as well, and that in itself can be like an adventure. Well, thank you all for sharing what you love to do. Those are brilliant things. And it's important that we always do things that we enjoy doing and that we're good at. Now, that can be different for all of us, as we've seen with our wonderful Super Strong squad. And it's what we mean by a strength, because a strength is something that we're great at doing. We enjoy doing them a lot. And because of those two things, we want to use them as much as we can as well. So do them a lot. And that's how we define a strength at Cappfinity. So it's on the basis of performance, how well we do something, the way we feel about it, so energy, and how often we use those behaviours, which is around our usage as well. So, for example, one of my strengths is that people say I can be very creative, especially when we're talking to different clients. I love coming up with ideas for how we can help them really achieve their goals. Now, there's always going to be things that we're not so good at and that we don't enjoy as well. And that's absolutely fine, because it's those two things of what we love to do as well as the things that we might struggle with that makes us unique. Now, one of the things that I'm not so good at is being competitive. And I've got this really funny story. You'll all really laugh at me. When there was a sports day at school and everyone was told that to get to the finish line, you need to hop as fast as you can. Well, I decided I didn't want to do that. And I decided, I wonder what it would be like if I hopped backwards to the finish line. So there I was, the only one hopping backwards, really enjoying the experience. Everyone else wanted to get to the finish line, but I just wanted to see if I could hop backwards. And you can imagine I was the last to finish the race. So being competitive is definitely something that I'm not so good at. And it's all of those things that make us very different and unique in our own fabulous ways. So it's important to remember that we always tell ourselves the things that we're good at. And one of the very powerful ways of doing that is to write a sentence that starts with I am. So if you're watching this video, why don't you grab some paper and some felt tip pens and write down what you're really great at doing, starting with the sentence I am. So let's see what I am statements the Super Strong Squad have come up with. So Nina, show us your I am sentence.
I am strong.
Fantastic. That's brilliant. And I can imagine how that will really help you in the different situations and experiences you have. Thank you. Ada, show us your poster.
I am dyslexic and I am a dog lover.
That's great, Ada. Thank you. And isn't it amazing that you already know the ways that you learn best? And dog lover, I absolutely love dogs too. Thank you. Nina, how about your I am sentence?
I am kind.
Well, that's wonderful, Nina, because that's a really special quality that will help you build friendships with people. So thank you. Kiara, how about you?
I am brave.
And I love how bold your statement is there, Kiara, because being brave is an amazing strength to have that's going to help you in so many different experiences you have that are new. So well done. Saren, tell us your I am sentence.
I am creative.
And doesn't that show in your poster, Saren? That's so creative and colourful. That's wonderful. Thank you. Evelyn, show us your I am sentence.
I am kind.
That's brilliant. And again, a really special strength to have that will help you when you're building friendships and relationships with people. And Isla, show us your I am poster.
I'm thoughtful.
That's brilliant, Isla. And being thoughtful, I think, is really considerate, and people will really appreciate how caring you are. So thank you. Thank you all so much for sharing your I am posters. I think they're all fabulous, and they really show all of the different superpowers that we have just in this room. So it's wonderful to see all of the strengths that you have that make us all strong. So for a final time, can everyone share their I am sentences that the Super Strong Squad have got? That's amazing. And all together, thank you all so much for taking part. We hope that you remember that your strengths are your superpowers. Let's say bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you.